Hi, I'm Mia, and if you're here, chances are you're navigating the challenging waters of co-parenting with someone who displays narcissistic behaviors, probably all too often. I want you to know you're not alone, and there are tools that can help you protect your peace and prioritize your children's well-being. In the next few minutes, I'll share strategies to help you manage communication effectively so you can rise above the conflict and lead with grace and strength. And notice there that I put protect your peace before the children's well being, because we know all too well if your peace is destroyed, if you are in stress overload, overwhelm, or in bullying mode, your children's well being suffers. So, my friend, it's time to dive into managing communication with a narcissistic co parent. When it comes to communicating with a narcissistic co parent, the key is to take control of the interaction. Not through force, but through strategy. Their goal, whether conscious or not, is often to provoke you, pull you into drama. Oh my, how I do not care for drama, and shift the focus away from the children. But you can change that narrative. First, you set the tone. Every conversation should feel professional, almost businesslike. Yes, that's me snooping. Keep it polite, but detached. Focus only on the logistics about the kids. Avoid unnecessary small talk or emotional topics that could open the door to manipulation. If you're anything like me and you're a warm, bubbly, loving empath, this is where you have to really switch on that cold bitch, let me be a jerk, subliminal mindset that a lot of people try to tell you that you have to be when dealing with a narcissist. But really what you're doing is guarding your peace. So whatever you have to call it, putting your walls up, setting boundaries, whatever words, terms, phrases you want to put around it, right here is where you have to avoid unnecessary stuff so that you can avoid manipulation by this narcissist, which is what they wake up, eat, sleep, and breathe. Okay? Second, stick to facts. State the details about scheduling, health, school, clearly and calmly. Don't justify or over explain your decisions. Just state them matter of factly. Avoid being baited into emotional debates. Thirdly, schedule communication. Instead of random calls or texts at all hours, purpose specific intervals for updates, maybe weekly or biweekly. If possible, communicate in writing. Emails or a co-parenting app work wonders. So everything is documented and you can respond when you're calm. And I will tell you that you don't have to respond to everything all the time, period. In addition, you don't have to respond to everything right away, period. I say this from personal experience as a person who likes to get things off of her to-do list. And if I don't get to it right away, I used to always feel like, oh, I didn't do it. Let me go ahead and do it so it's done. Sometimes you need a moment to step back or even back off, reflect, and then come back to the conversation or the situation, text message, email, whatever the case may be. So make note of how you are triggered or not triggered in these types of situations and what is best for you to handle them. Take your time. My rule is no more than 3 days to get back to people. Now, has it taken longer because I forgot or I didn't press in when I thought that I did? Oh my gosh, sometimes I think it's Android or Apple's fault, but it's user error, I'm sure. And sometimes it takes a little bit longer. But all in all, the point is take your time. Okay. So, fourth, choose public settings when meeting face to face. Narcissists are less likely to cause a scene in front of others, and if they do, you remain calm and end the conversation. Next, avoid surprises. Let them know about changes to the children's routine in advance, even if you know they won't take it well. Let them know about changes to the children's routines in advance, even if you know they won't take it well. Transparency eliminates opportunities for them to claim you're hiding something. And when it goes back to communication, the co-parenting apps and any other type of documented writing is so that everything can be documented and so that it can be tracked, makes life a lot easier in the long run. One of the most powerful tools you have is managing your reactions. The only person that you will have on this earth for the rest of your life is you. The only person that you can control is you. I know you've heard it a million times, but I'm here to tell you. Managing your reactions first is critical because they may try to antagonize you. Don't give them that satisfaction. Breathe. I said it, I'm saying it again. Breathe. I know this all too well. Breathe, pause, and keep the focus on the kids. If the conversation gets abusive or disrespectful, simply state, "This conversation is no longer constructive," and walk away, hang up, or don't respond to the email or text. Finally, keep records. Document everything. Emails, texts, even verbal exchanges if needed. This protects you and helps you see patterns in their behavior so you can plan accordingly. And if you ever need to bring law enforcement, judges, attorneys into the situation, you have proof. Above all, remember, you don't have to defend yourself or meet their hostility with more hostility. Align your behavior with your values as a parent, calm, clear, and consistent. That's your superpower, my friend. Now, in closing, I will say, I know this isn't easy, but every step you take to manage communication effectively creates more stability for your children and peace of mind for you, which is necessary first. By staying calm, focused, and prepared, you show your kids what resilience and strength look like. Remember, you can't change your ex, but you can absolutely control how you respond. You're not just surviving this. You're setting an example of grace and strength that your children will never forget. You've got this. I'll see you in the next one.